Hello,
Good.
hello, hello.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Diego.
Yeah, no. Yeah, let's just get this over with quickly. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. And you may notice this is a very, very irregular time to go live for social confoes, but there's a special reason for that. Sean, look, where are you and what are you doing?
Okay, so let's see how much of this we can actually get to see. I'm gonna see if there's any. So if you look a little bit further back,
I see
that's
some,
the
I see a bridge.
Pacific Ocean, and then that's the Bay Area of San Diego. And if you look down, that's actually the San Diego Convention Center, where currently the social media marketing world is being hosted.
That is a
So,
big building. How many
so
people
this
are
convention
attending?
center is, I think, the Comic Con in San Diego, also runs through this convention center, and it's pretty damn big. I mean,
Yeah, look at the
it
size of that thing.
yeah, it can easily hold like 40,000, host 40,000, maybe even 50,000 people. So yeah, that's it. And I of course got a beautiful view of the bay, but also behind you can actually see parts of the ocean as well. So yeah, thank you for Social Media Examiner for giving us this awesome room as well. I think that's also something that we have to credit them.
Awesome. Okay, so you're at the social media world. Uh, sorry, what's it called exactly?
Social
The
media
complete
marketing world.
social
It's
media
yeah,
marketing
yeah.
world as a volunteer again this year.
Yes,
And
yes.
tell us about that experience, how that differs from last year. No,
So
not
it's
last year.
awesome. Well, first thing is I have to get used to the fact that masks are no longer mandatory in California. So when we were both in LA, but also in San Diego, you still have like 20% of the people that are wearing masks. But basically, locally, masks are no longer prohibited. So that's one of the biggest changes. And the weather is nice, pretty nice for a Sudanese person, but still cold in the afternoon.
Yeah, I
And
see you rocking that jacket.
yeah, I'm rocking this jacket to represent Suriname, of course, as well. So that's one of the main things. So a lot of people get to hear about Suriname here. So I'm representing my country. It's one of the main things that I get to do, and I do want to apologize for this being a very short episode of Social Confoes, because I was at a lunch event prior to this, and it was really interesting. A lot of amazing people were there, and I got to meet a lot of amazing people. Also, tell them a little bit about Suriname, so which is definitely awesome. And
What was the most bizarre reaction you got from these new people? Did they know where Suriname was?
so I got
Or
one of the people constantly kept saying, "Oh, like Central America, Mid America, Central America." Even after I said, "Like, listen, it's South America." Um, there's some people who thought it was in Africa,
yeah,
but
that's a
most
typical one.
just most of them wait. These are not very prejudiced people, so that's really important to know. They aren't really prejudiced, so they will ask me to explain first and not take a wild guess. So they're very modest about it, and some may have heard of it, but they're not sure. So that's interesting as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randy, as a represent, let's go.
Yeah, definitely, Randy. That's what it's all about. We represent Suriname, and that's what we're doing at the conference as well. Actually, the others had Dutchies meetup with all Dutch-speaking attendees and volunteers. Unfortunately, I had to cut it short because I was feeling a little under the weather for the past 2 days, and I can happily say that I passed that now. I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'll be able to go the extra mile.
Okay, that sounds great. So we have quite some short time, I think less than 10 minutes now. So
Yeah.
give us a quick recap of your experience so far during the conference, anything you're taking back home for our conference here, and yeah, just anything.
First off is it's good to be back in a physical conference. I think that's the most important thing. It's great. The atmosphere is great. Connecting with people is great. We've missed that a lot. And secondly, yes, I'm really working hard on getting some interesting speakers in. I've met a lot of interesting people, from a 13 and a 16-year-old who co-authored a book or two books already and are busy co-authoring their third book, up till people that have written 7 or 9 books, are really established industry leaders and are still excited as they are when they just started out. And I do have to say, a lot of metaverse, Web3, and NFT talks as well.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've been on Twitter like today, and I think South by Southwest is also going on in. I
Yeah,
forgot which city, Texas. Is it
yeah,
in Texas? And I think the Doodles has a big stage there, and it's all about metaverse and Web3 stuff as well. It's like crazy. So it's also great to see that the social media marketing world is also, you know, embracing it. So
yeah.
what's anything in particular in that space that
I
you've
can't
noticed,
tell
like,
yet. I might be able in 2 weeks' time. I will give
yeah,
the full scoop on what's going on.
all
Yeah.
right.
But we wanted to keep this one short. Diego and I felt like we should go live, at least do a social convos, even if it's just 6 minutes, 10 minutes, and let people know that no, we haven't forgotten that we have a weekly commitment. So we want to keep to that weekly commitment. Next week around this time, I will be in the airport in Panama. I will do my best to set up a proper internet connection to have the regular social convos. But if you have any questions, you want to know more about social media marketing world, I would be happy to answer all those questions. And feel free to tune in next week, or let's say the week after, for a full on social media confoes, social confoes full edition.
Aside from the recap that we'll do during that social media conference, is there any way people can see what you're doing during this next week, during the conference, or are you just so busy running around?
I'm on the can do squad. So basically, we fix everything that has to be done. Can we do it? Yes, we can do. So basically, I don't have my phone around to really take pictures, make photos, but others do. So I'll ask them to send me some pictures. I think I was tagged in an Instagram post this morning. So if you really want to see, go to my Instagram, go to my tag post, and you will see me there, uh, guiding people into the main stage, the keynotes area. But aside from that, I wanted to do behind the scenes, but it takes a lot of logistics. I don't want to take up too many of the people's time. We have some free spare time available to have lunch, but most of us are working 40-hour shift in 3 days. So that's the commitment that we made to the conference, to be fully available.
Well, fair enough. Then we'll just have to dissect this whole conference as soon as you're back. So, with that being said, we're not going to keep you any longer. Enjoy the rest of the week, and we hope to hear from you soon. We'll be back
Yes,
next week, airport
love it.
edition.
Airport edition. All right, man. Diego, thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.
Awesome.